So go ahead and start typing those in the chat, and I'll get going. Welcome to New Improv's first show of the year, Pumpkin Spice Hottés.
Yeah! Everybody get on in here. Everybody get on in here.
Come on.
Yay!
Yes. So we are gonna start in the courtroom.
No one's typed anything.
Suggestions.
What is a
suggestions?
What is a big controversial topic?
Like, are aliens real?
Is
a hot dog a sandwich?
We're getting a lot of applause, a lot of claps, and I'm so happy that you all are enjoying the show. Whoop whoop! Thank you so much. Thanks for all. All right, we got votes should be.
We are gonna go ahead and take votes should be circles. Court is in session. Please rise and sit. Votes should be circles. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say. All right, so votes, when you're voting, I think everyone should stand in a circle and everyone holds hands. And this is like across the nation. This is around our entire national border. And everyone says who they are voting for in unison. And then you just have to have really good listeners. For example, me, I'm a great listener. You can just—
Objection. Edie, I defer.
Thank you. Counsel, I object. George is a terrible listener.
All right, sustain. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I was talking to him at length about my dog, Cheryl, and Cheryl was getting sick and I was worried about her. And then at the end, I was like, so do you think that Cheryl could use some time away at the sea? And George just looked at me and said, isn't she a little bit too old to go to the sea? And I thought, that doesn't make any sense. You weren't listening to me, George. So
objection. I wasn't listening right then.
Sustained. Let's hear it.
As the technical host of this show, I have to make sure that everything's running smoothly. I'm essentially like Atlas. Have you ever heard of Atlas Shrugged? Right? Well, Atlas Teched right now, right? And that's what I'm doing right now by keeping this damn show afloat. Right? It's me.
Objection.
And me only.
I just don't want to hear George talk anymore.
Yes, I sustained. Please.
I don't even know what the hell he was talking about, but it was painful to my ears. I was physically and mentally hurt by what was happening. And I don't even know what was happening. I don't know what's happening a lot of the time. And in that moment, also don't know what was happening.
Objection. I have it on good authority that Kenzie's actually very attentive.
Sustained.
So I was telling Kenzie this long story about a different dog of mine, not Cheryl from the previous story, but a different dog. And she seemed really engaged. And it's just like, okay, maybe it was a little creepy. She asked a lot of questions about, like, I don't know, the breed of the dog and the dog's name and like the dog's welfare. And I thought that was a little unfair because I just don't know what I did to deserve that kind of questioning. But if anything, I would say that she's very
Objection.
attentive.
Edie completely deserves that questioning.
Sustained. I think people should question Edie more often.
Very often, Edie asks me if I'm a little too old and what breed I am and all that. And, I just believe that it's a two-way street, okay? You gotta give respect to get respect.
Objection. Oh, I just wanted to say objection.
I'm gonna overrule that one, Kenzie. I'm so sorry.
Okay, my bad.
See? No respect for the court, and court will not respect you. Clear and
Objection.
simple.
I believe that I deserve respect unwarranted without doing anything in return, just because I'm all that.
Sustained. Aaron is all that.
Yeah, I mean, Annika summarized it very nicely. I think there's just something about me. I capture that essence. I just, everywhere I go, I garner respect. People just, they come in droves, just respecting me on the street.
Aaron's essence and aura is not allowing for social distancing, and that's a big problem.
I don't know. I feel like Aaron's aura is really getting to me. I'm gonna overrule that.
Yeah, to just to cover on my bases here, when people respect me, they do it with distance. They do it verbally and with masks on. So for your information, George, when I am busy in a commanding respect position, I know what I'm doing. All right,
All right.
I'm following all guidelines.
Okay. I think court has come to a close for today, and I think it is very, very obvious that we have come to the conclusion that while votes should not be squares as they have been before, they should be octagons, not circles. Thank you.
Yay!
Yeah.
And scene, thank you so much. What is next? Gotta check the set list. All right.
Oh, don't I know it, George? What's next? Well, folks. Today we're gonna have a game, and it's gonna have, I believe, George, Wyatt, and not Annika. Maybe Annika, with the other person turned their camera on. Oh, it's just George and Wyatt. Hooray! And this game, can I get a suggestion of I don't know, a space that you went to today, just like a room or of some sort. And I'm gonna have to vamp for a little bit so that you can get to the point where you would be able to type that in the chat and I would be able to read it. Luckily for all of us, I'm great at vamping, and I'll just keep going for as long as it takes. But essentially what you need to know is that in improv, these funny little boys say a lot of funny little things, and I like the things they say. Oh, trust me, I do. I really do. But what I like even more is correcting men when they speak, and so I'm gonna do that as well. And so in the chat we have toilet, truck, Lily's room, Duncan. I guess my suggestion doesn't really work if it's a pandemic, but that's fine. I'm gonna take the CVS as this is a CVS is the prompt, and you guys will get an idea of what the game is. So I'm just gonna let these boys get to it.
Oh, my head, my aching head. Oh God! Quick, Dad, get me the Advil.
Oh, Timothy.
Dad, give me the fruit gummy.
Ding.
Dad, I'm gonna need like some Fredstone. I'm gonna need some Fred Flintstone vitamins, but for calcium.
Timothy, I didn't raise you to be a headache, gummy chewing bitch. You know, I think it's really important for a father figure to understand what his son is going through. So I'd love nothing more than to get you these calcium gummies.
Ding.
Why do you got to be like this? Always with the headaches and the mouth open and the wailing back like you're some sort of ghost child.
Dad, you know that I was born in a different realm. Look, there's something I've been meaning to tell you. I'm Rosemary's baby.
Ding.
I've been meaning to tell you I'm Sorkin's child. The
Ding.
Aaron Sorkin. I've been meaning to tell you. It's a ghost sheet. But I do have a really bad headache.
Holy shit. Wow, a little early, son, for Halloween, but
I'm sorry, Dad.
You always were aggressively on time.
Ding.
You always did love putting sheets on and hiding under the covers.
Ding.
You always like to dress up when we go to CVS.
Ding. Or an anti-ding.
It's my Sunday best, Dad. Look, come on, man. You don't let me wear my tap shoes to the funeral. You don't let me. Oh yes, Miss. Look, do you have any Advent? Shit.
Hello.
Can you please help my son? He's got a bad head.
A bad head. we sell heads if you need one.
Oh, would you like that, son?
Yeah.
Would that be good?
Get a good head screwed on right?
Yeah, we'll just eat with a little wrench. Good to go.
Just pop it off.
Just pop it off. Okay. Hold on one second.
And scene.
Hey! Fantastic.
Alrighty. For this next show, we're gonna have to get rid of the wonderful George Labor. So everyone say bye, George.
Bye, George.
Okay. To begin, I'm gonna need 3 suggestions. I'm gonna need a C.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Okay, now he's gone.
Okay. I'm gonna need a C or D list celebrity like Billy Mays, Clifford the Big Red Dog. While some of you are typing that, I need the next of you, if there were some weird lines set up, I need a weird occupation, cloud creator, you're an detective, something strange. And for the last thing, I'm going to need a witch's curse, like your hair comes out of your fingernails, or your neck is really long or something. So while you're tippity typing that, I'm gonna explain the game real quick. Okay, so it's cuffing season and George is looking for some dating. You know, he's out on the scene, but he's struggling. So we've made a dating show and we have 3 beautiful contestants, but they all have a kind of a strange affliction, I guess. So the first one is going to be a C or D list celebrity. I'm seeing Wolf Blitzer or Shia LaBeouf. Can Wyatt, can you do Wolf Blitzer?
You bet.
Alrighty.
My bag.
Okay, Aaron, you have a strange job. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of people right now.
Dog therapist?
Dog therapist? Okay. Aaron, you're a hog therapist.
A hog therapist.
Yes.
Okay.
A therapist for hogs.
Yeah.
And Annika, you're gonna have a witch's curse. So what might the witch's curse be? Your ears fall off. I'm seeing that. Can you do your ears fall off, Annika?
Of course I can.
All right. Quick review. Wyatt,
Wolf Blitzer.
Aaron,
A hog therapist.
and Annika.
My ears fall off.
Okay, we're gonna call George back. Come on, George. Come on back.
Come on back, George.
Why can't he hear us?
He had his AirPods in.
Oh no.
Alrighty, George. We have your future dating person, whatever that's called. You may begin.
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Bachelor number 1. Let's say Herman Melville once said that we are all chasing our own white whale. Who is your white whale?
Well, the story tonight, Monsieur, is I'm a bit of a white whale myself, but in appearance alone. But maybe you could be my white whale.
C'est magnifique. Mais oui. Contestant number 2. The format of television to me is abhorrent. What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is making people feel good because, you know, if I can make people and those around them, of course, feel better, then that's like me improving, you know, it's putting positivity into the world. And that's really all that you can ask for in this short life we live on this planet Earth, given to us by the Lord above.
I've always had big questions for the Lord. Contestant number 3, if you were ever to meet your maker, what what would be the question that you ask him? What question would you ask the Lord?
Are you asking me?
Oh,
Contestant number 3.
I'm so sorry. I took them off before this. I thought it'd be easier to find you attractive.
Hmm.
I don't.
D'accord. Contestant number 1. If you know, the game of politics is something I'm not interested in. But if you had to run for one public office, what office would you run for?
Well, uh, I don't know if I directly run for office, but I'm certainly involved in the political sphere. And I'd rather not get too political, so as to remain objective.
Of course, you are some kind of reporter, no?
Sorry, I don't speak French.
You are some kind of reporter, no? That's my best American accent.
Yeah, basically, you could say that.
Mais oui. Contestant number 2. I see you wear eyeglasses. What is it that you see?
Well, in this world, I see a lot of people with a lot of problems. And I'm noticing things about you, dear Frenchman, Monsieur, that that I think that's my livelihood. I think I could help you out with that. So even if the date doesn't work out, I would love if you or those around you would love to be my client. That would make me squeal in excitement.
Sounds great to me. You are some kind of youth pastor, no?
The Lord thing was just a quip. I apologize for misdirecting you, Monsieur.
That's okay. It's okay for me to meet Mr. Rogers, the great Fred Rogers. D'accord. Contestant number 3. After watching the film Man on the Wire, I was inspired by his Frenchness to walk in between the two towers. What is your dream when you close your eyes? What do you see?
You know, I'll be honest. I put them on for this round, and I wish I didn't. This was much easier before. I would say, I don't know.
Do you have to take your ears off? Are your ears like Mr. Potato Head?
God, I wish I had that control over them, but
is your curse that you need hearing aids?
no.
Oh.
But okay, can I be honest?
Right.
I think it might be an improvement if you tried them on. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh. No.
Your ears just kind of fall off sometimes.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Désolé. Contestant number 1. I watch a lot of news. There is right leaning, there is left leaning, or as we like to say, right and gauche. Sorry, cigarette. What is are you left leaning, center left?
I'd say we're center left to left leaning.
D'accord. If I were to hunt an animal, would you be interested in that?
I would be very helpful in assisting you in that.
Well, Wolf Blitzer, it's so lovely to have you on this program.
Thank you for having me.
Contestant number 2. I like to travel in between France and Germany, so I have an in-between accent. If you could visit any two countries, what would they be?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I love being in rural, like, farm environments. That's where most of my clientele resides. So I don't know, Mongolia, and let's say Brazil.
You are some kind of missionary, no?
Again, the God thing was not part of
God
it.
thing was really.
I'm sorry.
Really?
I am so sorry to interrupt. I was wondering if you were like expanding your clientele at all. I have like a hairless dog. Would you take him?
Well, I have been researching some experimental treatments on some other species, so I think sometime soon I'll be able to get your hairless dog
Thank you.
out of the
I have a
mud,
question.
so.
Do I count? Technically, on a technicality?
I mean, I could do a friend, like a friend bonus, I guess, discount, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like an animal hunter, like Steve Irwin?
Quite the opposite, actually. I
Oh,
like to
you
help.
are. Oh, you work for like WFF, the worldwide, the WWF.
Maybe this
No,
is
no,
the
but they
wrong
need
place.
me.
I'm so sorry to interrupt again. My motorcycle has been depressed.
I'm sorry, my lights went out.
Would you be able to help with my depressed motorcycle?
If you have a depressed motorcycle, you might want to take that to the mechanic. I work with, I might not be as respected as most in my field, but at least I do work with species with brains. I will be right. Okay, we're good.
Motorcycle therapist.
No, but so close, so close.
Are you a motorcycle technician?
No, let's go back.
Are you
Again, come back to
like
when I asked him a question. When I asked him a question, specifically
you're like
me.
an animal whisperer. You're like an animal therapist.
I help animals that are stuck in the mud.
Me specifically. Think back to me specifically.
Could you help with no?
Oink, oink, I'm depressed.
Oink oink, I'm so sad.
You're a pig therapist.
Yeah.
So I have to choose between a blitzer, a pig therapist, and a woman with no ears. I'll take the woman with no ears because I love talking about the Nietzsche. Thank you. Scene.
Woo!
A hog therapist.
All right. We're moving on to the next thing. And for this one, it's a lot easier because the only thing I need as suggestions are numbers. So first off, I'm going to need a smaller number, 1 through 5. And now I need a second number that's 8 through 15. And finally, we just need one last number, big old number from 18 to 30. And then all that's left is a relationship, like doctor-patient or teacher-student. And now it's time to vamp. Hopefully we figure out the lights for next time.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, we got some. That's
Ooh.
first two numbers, not in any of the ranges. Okay, cool. We're gonna go with. We're gonna give Aaron 2. Aaron's only going to say 2 words at a time. Next, we're gonna go with Kenzie, and she's gonna have to speak in 13 words at a time. And then Edie, coming from Maggie, 23 words at a time. Got a lot of good ones. We got Hog Therapist, like that. Still getting some numbers. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna get artist and curator. And begin.
You like?
Wow, that is beautiful art. I've never seen anything like it before. Wow.
Take it.
Excuse me, sir, but I refuse to be thrown art at that price.
Half off?
Well, if you put it that way, I will accept.
Let's go.
Have I lost count? Yes.
Wait!
Who's
I
that?
am the artist, and you can't sell my art for half off, you peasantish people who have no regard me.
I
Well,
regard.
I've decided that I'm going to take your art now. I'm running away.
You can't run away with my art, okay? Okay, bitch? That's my priceless painting of my dad that time I caught him sleeping.
Sounds traumatic.
Well, I didn't understand that you had such an emotional attachment, young artist.
And you wouldn't, because you never think about the artist. You only think about the art. And that needs to stop, friend.
Word up.
AFC.
Yeah!
Oh. Oh.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay. I'm gonna transport you all to a little town who's having a Halloween. And before we go, I just want to remind everyone that nobody except for me has seen any of the slides that they will be presenting. This is called Improv, baby. So with that note, how do I?
You have to open it.
Where'd it go?
Go to just do your entire screen,
Okay.
and then just make it like regular view. All right, then do that.
Oh,
Awesome.
there's so many of us. Okay. Hello. Welcome. I am.
French accent.
It's not French. I don't have an accent. Hello, welcome. I am tech and admin for this town. Thank you for coming to our Halloween PSA and FAQ. We know you have a lot of questions because there is a pandemic.
Hold on, technical difficulties.
we are holding for technical difficulties.
Hold on, sorry, it's my bad. Sorry, I'm the tech guy here. Great to be here. Hold on one second. We'll be right back. Hold on one second.
Using that one. You just missed it.
I know. Hold on. This is all right. Everything's going well. Don't
What's
worry,
happening?
anybody.
It's gone.
We're back.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption. I am the tech and admin, but I'm not very good at tech or admin. Haha. Good thing we are a small town. So we are going to start. Welcome, residents of Stinky Town. I am so glad you are all here. We are going to get started, and the presenters will be up. Yes.
Hello, everybody. Great to be here. Of course, my name is Sheriff George. Mayor, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Stinky Township Mayor Ken.
We just want to say thank you so much for being here at this gathering. We want to talk about safety on Halloween. Let's see, first slide. Now, we got basic answers for you. First, yes, Halloween is a go.
We're going with Halloween. You want candy? We're gonna give it.
2, your kid must wear a mask that covers the mouth.
And the nose.
But yes, the mask can have a candy hole in it.
Right here. Mouth shaped, mouth size.
Yes, the candy hole is only allowed to be the size of 1 mini Snickers bar. That's about that big. Kind of hole. Yes, any candy hole larger than a Snickers bar will be sealed shut with my industrial strength super glue. Everyone knows that after the cops got militarized, we got super glue, super strength.
Nothing goes in, nothing comes out after that.
No, I am not liable if I accidentally get the glue on the kids' lips and they get sealed shut. We apply it immediately as is. We actually have airborne glue that we are now testing right now, and we are not liable.
It's in spray form. Watch out.
And I just want to say, no, I do not know the number of a local doctor or super glue remover. I'm so sorry. Mary, you want to, Mary, I got to take a second. You want to take the next one?
Yes, I would love to. All right. This year, we have decided to partner with our local tool shop, Ned's Tool Shop. All your costumes have to be purchased from here. If you don't fucking do that, we're gonna take it off you. But Ned, I will get Ned, and he will rip it off your body. I don't care where you are, what you're doing, gone.
I know Ned personally. Ned is a great guy, but I will help him force any non. Next slide. Mary, you're a film buff. You want to take this one?
Yes. I love film. And so this slide I thought should be included about Bird Box and Alfred Hitchcock's Haunting Classic. I can't see what the rest of that says because we're in front. So maybe I just move us to the others. The
I'm
mainstream globalization. The ghosts. Ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can we see them? Can we not see them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is what Halloween is about, guys.
Mm-hmm. It's all about globalization.
Go ahead,
it's all about globalization sneaking up on you.
The silent ghost.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll be back later.
Thank you.
Yes, finally, Halloween time. We need to work together to make this Halloween one to remember. Isn't that right?
Oh, absolutely. I just am so freaking excited about Halloween this year. It's going to be better than ever. The rules have all changed, gone out the window, some might say, been replaced by other stuff. And I'm just really excited that Halloween can come back this year.
I completely agree. And you know what? To kick it off, let's discuss the two kinds of people you will meet on Halloween and how to handle them.
Aw, I love these. Don't you just love these?
I love me some trick-or-treatsters. My children will be them this year. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Mine as well. They're my I have my own children.
We are
Yes.
parents. Oh,
Oh,
lawyers.
lawyers.
Ugh.
Classic like the enemy of fun and Halloween.
Yeah.
God. Well, the trick-or-treaters are so cute and we give them the candy. The lawyers never take the candy. I just never understood that.
Oh, and look, my ex-wife is there.
Oh, Erin, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Erin. Oh, I'm so sorry. As we know, as is well established in the Stinky Township, last year was a bit of a nightmare. You want to talk a little bit about that, Erin?
Yeah, well, if you could see on the screen, there was some, let's say, sacrilegious costumes, and I personally did not approve, but we took very stringent measures to make sure that that doesn't happen this year. Also, the fire in the background was a very nice touch, because
I
it was
agree.
devilish. I felt like I
agree.
was getting sent to hell.
Yeah, and last year was a hell, if you don't mind me saying, Erin. I just thought, why dress those kids up like that scary old devil? Why dress them up
Yeah.
like that? It just didn't make any sense. Now, a couple of pieces of advice for the kiddies. If you wanted to, if you got some candy, if you got like a almond joy and you thought, meh, here's how you would trade them.
Free trade.
Oh, Erin, I know we never agree about politics, but NAFTA's really important. Never ask for
Never
the
asked
almond
for the
joys.
almond joys. How could I forget?
Oh, yes. See what I was saying? Almond joys. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And when you don't, NAFTA.
Those look like some dapper lads, by the way, in the photo.
Absolutely. You don't know who they are, Erin?
No.
Oh, of course
Are those people famous or something?
I wouldn't say so. I think they're from The Real House Husbands of something something. I just don't watch TV anymore. Couldn't take it. It was too intense. ASPCA always specify pecans care not for almond joys. Again with the almond joys.
What is this? This is all one big oxymoron.
This is what I was trying to say, was just that I wish people would stop buying them, because every year I get some and I think, whoa, how do I get rid of these? Whoa. And finally, scare tactics, avoid coming even close to almond joys.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, this seems like you to the that's you to a pin sort of. Yeah, Erin.
Yep. When my kids are going trick or treating, they'll be locked and loaded.
Oh yeah, brother.
All right, it's me, Stinky Sheriff, and we got my boss here, Boss Gobbler.
It's me, the super stinky sheriff. They thought they needed to bring out the big guns for this one.
They absolutely did. Let's see what we got. All right, Super Stinky. You and I have been working on this for a very long time, and we have an updated light system. We use lights on. Lights on used to mean candies at that house, but nowadays we have a new system.
Get rid of that system.
Huge candle.
Forget about it.
Lasers pointed towards the sky, and Boeing 747 lights strobing.
It's about to get stinky up in here.
We also need that sound effect going at all. Oh, I'm so sorry. My computer kind of froze here. Something's wrong with the computer.
I mean, we can, sometimes questions are good.
Yeah.
I don't know,
You know
what haunts you, Sheriff Stinky?
I say what haunts me is not getting a clue. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? It spooks me.
I don't like how there were multiple answers to the movie. I feel like that's very deceptive. That's
Mhm.
not how the real world works or how the game works. I was
think you're
very
thinking of the
confused
movie
for a
Clue.
lot of
I'm so
family.
sorry to interrupt. These are two different movies.
No, I
Clue
don't know.
and
I
Get a
think
Clue.
no, but they're saying we're solving things. Officer Stinky, as your superior, I think I know what I'm talking about when
I'm sorry.
we're solving clues and keeping a keen eye for detail.
I just know that Clue is a Tim Curry classic and Get a Clue is a Disney Channel original movie I used to enjoy as a young
Okay, I'll leave the Disney channels to you, Stinky Junior. That's what we call him around the precinct.
All right, take these. I know this is, oh, sorry. We got a little text adventure that we want to
Oh,
play
I
here.
love these. Oh. I would like to follow. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay,
We say yes.
Type that in. Yes.
Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh
This is
no!
really complicated.
Where am I?
We're no longer in
This
the
ain't
police station.
Stinkyville. Oh! No! Oh!
Oh, thank God. It's just a dream.
I'm so sweaty and scared.
Oh, it's him again.
No, don't take me back.
Check my window. It's my
Oh.
testicles they just cut off.
No, the scariest noise of all scary noises, Kerchunk.
Oh God!
This can't be true.
Us.
No. No. Wow, it's so scary.
Oh, one of them, 2 or 3 of those people in that picture aren't here. One of them is famous on TikTok, and another one is
Famous.
Yeah, one of them.
TikTok.
Being famous as hell on TikTok. And that's the end. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh, getting condemned.
All right, yay, everybody. Stop sharing.
Wow.
Okay, hey everybody. I don't know where Toby is right now. I've heard he's in Las Vegas, but I don't know. So you're probably all wondering, right before we end the show, you guys have probably been quarantined for a very long time. So you guys are probably wondering, what is it like to get a little down and dirty with us? So can we get a household object, and we'll tell you what our sex is like.
But in a bit when the suggestions start.
In a bit.
It's about to become Stinky Town in here.
My dad says he is standing and saluting.
No.
So thank you, Dad.
Beautiful comedic time.
Thank you, Dad. Applesauce. Maybe my dad's saying that we should do it about what's standing and saluting. Cornbread?
Okay.
All right, we'll do. Salisbury French press coffee machine. I like French press. Okay, we'll do French press. French press is what we'll take first, but keep sending those suggestions. Next suggestion to be thinking about it is another household object. So, all right. So, yeah.
Sex to me is like a French press. You gotta push the thing in and down for it to work.
But
No.
I just called you a bastard.
no, he's suggesting the word baster. My dad just suggested baster. Look,
Sex with me is like a French press. It's properly done when you go like up and down a bunch with it.
Sex with me is like a French press. After I wait a couple minutes, I just yank it up.
Sex with me is like a French press. You should probably use a filter or you're gonna get stuff in your teeth.
Sex with me
is like a French press. You leave it all the way in for a long period of time until you have to clean it, actually. So until you're done, then yeah.
Sex with me is like a French press. I will grind all up on you.
We'll take which one do you all want to take next? There's baster, there's metronome, both from my dear beloved father.
I like metronome.
Metronome?
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll take metronome.
Sex with me is like a metronome. You crank it until it's going too fast, and then you can't keep up, and you're like trying to stay on beat, and you're like, I don't know anymore. It's just too much.
Sex with me is like a metronome. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Sex with me is like a metronome. I'm either rushing or dragging.
Sex with me is like a metronome, a very thin little line thing going back and forth.
Sex with me is like a metronome. The first place I ever saw one was at my trombone teacher's house.
Sex with me is like a metronome. It's in common time.
Sex with me is like a metronome, but an old one. The further down you move the little like thing around the bit, then the slower it is. The higher up it goes, the faster. Or is that opposite? Is that the opposite of how it works?
Sex with me is like a metronome. The older ones are cooler.
Sex
with me is like a metronome. I use Italian words to describe how things are going.
Sex with me is like a metronome on a piano.
Nice. We'll take next one. We'll take and stop with the household objects and start doing like movies, TV, or books that you like. What's another one we got here? Bobblehead. Sex with me is like we'll take bobblehead. I like these. They're kind of rare. Sex with me is like a bobblehead to the first 1,000 people at a baseball game.
Sex with me is like a bobblehead. It's way easier to snap the head out of it than you think.
Sex with me is like a bobblehead that goes.
Sex with me is like a bobblehead. There's one part of it that's bigger than it's supposed to be.
Sex with me is like a bobblehead because I gotta pay for it to get the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're getting my dad says War and Peace.
Oh my god.
No.
Sex with me is like War and Peace. George's done it once and he never shuts up about it.
Okay, Sex with me is like War and Peace. It literally changed my life. It takes a very long time, but it changed my life. Okay, Sex with me is also like War and Peace because it's beautiful and encompasses all of human reality and it observes people in a way you wouldn't expect. Let's take another fucking suggestion. We got Fargo, Family Guy. Say which ones you guys like. The Shining.
Great British Bake Off is good.
My chat disconnected.
British Bake Off.
Uh-oh.
Great British Baking Show. I've never seen it.
Sex with me is like the Great British Bake Off. My mom always tells me about it, but I never watch it.
Sex with me is like the Great British Baking Show. Everyone's really polite, but like someone's always making jokes, and you're like, some of these jokes are kind of mean, but everybody else is pretty polite.
Sex with me is like Great British Bake Off. It's all fun and games, but I'm here to win.
Sex with me is like round 2 in every Great British Bake Off. I will do a blind taste test and then rank accordingly.
Sex with me is like the Great British Bake Off. This season, everyone has to be in a bubble at least for 2 weeks, and then it can happen.
Sex with me is like the Great British Bake Off. I seem like the only person who's so excited that Noel Fielding is there.
Sex with me is like Great British Bake Off. I get a lot of validation from Paul Hollywood's hands.
All right, so we'll take one more and then a new suggestion. What's something you've been wanting to say all night? We'll get a couple in from Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, which is fucking
Stanley
hilarious.
Cup playoff.
TikTok.
TikTok? Yeah, sex with me is like TikTok. While you all write something that you've been wanting to say all night.
Sex with me is like TikTok, less than a minute.
Sex with me is like TikTok. Toby's really good at it.
Yep.
I can't
Stop.
Sex with me is like TikTok. It was like, we've seen this before. You've done this before. It's the same thing again.
Sex with me is like TikTok. Once you see something you like, I'm gonna keep showing you what you like, and you may get bored of it, but that's all I can do.
Sex with me is like TikTok. The government's trying to ban it.
All right. My dad says, "Isn't it time for the debate?" So we got to wrap this up. So we'll take one thing. Matt, they are not in the same room. I'm sorry. We'll take. We can take.
I mean, people really like Property Brothers.
Yeah, we'll take Property Brothers. People have been asking that a lot.
Sex. Oh no, I don't know.
Sex with me is like Property Brothers. We will both look the same.
Sex with me is like the Property Brothers because you think of it as between two people, but there is a third one in there in the mix.
Sex with me is like the Property Brothers. They're gonna scrape all those old insides out and give me a brand new one.
Sex with me is like the Property Brothers. In the middle of talking, I grab a sledgehammer and I start hitting the walls and tearing out your kitchen.
Sex with me is like Property Brothers because the weather has caused some unforeseen difficulties and we'll have to put it off by another day, which pushes us closer to our deadline of Saturday.
Sex with me is like the Property Brothers because I'll flip you.
And on that,
yep.
On that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to our first ever Zoom improv show. We will be hosting other events. We may be doing some Among Us streaming, like Twitch streams, stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and follow me specifically on Twitter at AskMeAboutMyDad, and follow Lily Armstrong at LilyArmWeek.
Okay, Sim. Our next show is November 10th at 8 p.m. also on Zoom. If you enjoyed this, we'll be doing similar stuff but different, so you're surprised. It's improv, baby. Tune in. We love you. Yeah. Goodbye.
Love you all. We're gonna let this video catch up, and then we're gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna wait for the video to catch up. All right. Okay.
Is that awkward?
All right, everyone, just clap, wave.
Yay!
Yay!
Great feedback from the fans.
Everyone put on your virtual background of the loop.
Yay! Oh, someone wants a kiss goodnight. Mwah. Yay!
Love you, Matt.
Yay! Enjoy the debate. Okay. Good job, everybody.